I don't know what it is right now, but All Elite Wrestling right now is doing really good. I don't know what occurred last night, but the aura of All Elite Wrestling last night was phenomenal. So, round of applause for that. The show was really, really good. The best segment of the show was the Swerve Scott and Adam Page angle. And the reason why I said that was the best spot is because Hangman Adam Page was very, very passionate. And I feel like Hangman Page is literally the heel despite Swerve and Nana coming into the dude house. But the thing was, Page and Swerve wasn't allowed to attack each other. If either one of them attack each other, the match is canceled and they're both suspended. Stupid implication. We've heard that before. But the swerve, pun intended, was Swerve Scott literally got swerved because Nana got hit by Page. And Prince Nana is like one of the greatest things going on in pro wrestling right now with the little dance, especially when Swerve come out. So you're hitting a fan favorite and you're supposed to be the good guy. I don't know. So I feel like a heel turn is coming. And it may be similar to like that Alberto Del Rio thing angle where Alberto Del Rio was the good guy and Dolph Ziggler was the bad guy. The fans turned on Alberto and Dolph became the good guy. It's crazy, but it's going to be good. And like I said, I'm a pro wrestling fan. And now again, my pros and cons of AEW versus WWE. This is another part of the segment series. And it's the example of last night. Now, the company is trying their best to serve the VPs down our throat. The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, and Hangman Adam Page. And I even saw an episode on CVV, if you're a wrestling fan, you know who that is, where Chris was talking to Sean Spears, and Sean Spears, to me, maybe that's just me, he was kind of angry on how Cody Rhodes did him. He kept egging Cody. Cody kept egging him on to hit him. And Sean like, dude, I don't feel comfortable about this. Then once the chairman angle occurred, Cody had stitches and Cody went off on him. It's like, dude, why are you going off on him? You just saw him do something. So I feel like the thing that AEW has an issue with is they're like trying to shove the VPs down our throats, especially the Young Bucks. I'm sick of the Young Bucks, dude, winning so many matches and getting opportunities. Now, it's blatantly obvious that Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are going to join forces again. That's blatantly obvious. And Omega is going to turn on Chris Jericho because Omega and Chris Jericho are rivals. So, spoiler. Then MJF angle is really good because I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Because I'm going to tell you this. For sure, MJF is leaving the AEW in 2024. Because for the past few weeks, they keep showing All in London and it's not MJF on the thing. Then, also, CM Punk is always giving like clues and stuff on his Instagram. I heard the other day he played the Survivor Series theme on his page when he was working out. Then, some people saying CM Punk is one of the masked guys. All right, so this is the first time ever in pro wrestling history where it's a mystery. But the thing about it, this is AEW. I love the company a lot. But what I'm thinking that's going to go on, hear me out. What I'm speculating is we're getting hyped about this being some faction, and it may be some randos, a random team of wrestlers, because we know for sure one of them is going to be Wardlow. Or it may be the Kingdom, which I kind of hope it's not, in Adam Cole. I want this team to be somebody we didn't expect. Some people says Dolph. I want this team of people to be somebody we never expected that's going to shock us. Because MJF for sure is leaving in 2024. He ain't going to be in AEW in 2024, and he definitely ain't going to be at All in London. If he do, so be it. Because I'm an MJF fan. Because wherever company go, I'm gonna go, and I'm a fan of both, all of pro wrestling, even TNA. Or I don't care. So I'm gonna watch wrestling regardless. I'm not gonna be one of those dedicated mark fans like, well, AEW is better than WWE. No, buddy, WWE is better than AEW. Both companies are good, but they both got their flaws. So I don't know what may occur, but whatever occur, a lot of eyes is going to be glued to the seats on Sunday for Full Gear. And again, I'm ready. But I don't know if it's just me. Maybe it is. But this whole MJF getting this title stolen thing is just getting out of hand. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it right now. And Jay White's holding this title. It's like, dude, this is a recycled storyline with a title be stolen. But man, we going on damn near finna be a month, 2 months, 2.5 months, and he still ain't got the title back. So hopefully Sunday, MJF will get the title back. I don't know what direction it's gonna go. Then MJF is gonna defend a Ring of Honor title, tag title with somebody. We don't know who that may be. And he may lose it. He should lose it. And if he loses it, he shouldn't be the one to get pinned. Or they should just relinquish the titles. But what don't make sense is, why is he facing the Guns again? And the Guns beat him and Adam Cole. I could have sworn they beat him and Adam Cole. Oh, no, that was FTR. Never mind. But still, it's kind of like, okay. And I don't want the Guns to be going over with MJF. Because these three guys are the future of the company. Because I wasn't a fan of the Guns. The way I felt about the Guns is the same way I felt about Dominic Mysterio. I felt like with Dominic and the Guns at the time, I was like, okay, y'all are here because of y'all dad. And y'all are friendly and y'all are lame. Y'all need to be bad guys. Y'all need to change y'all character. And lo and behold, I'm a fan of Dominic and I'm a fan of the Guns. They're killing it right now in the WWE and AEW. So kudos to them and kudos to whoever made them. Just say, okay, cool. But the Guns don't get the amount of boos like Dominic does. I don't think I have ever seen in the history of pro wrestling where somebody got severely booed. Unless it's like somebody that turned heel. I think Dominic has the level of heat that Hogan had when he joined the NWO. I can't think of no more heat than that. That heat is so hot, it's nuclear. It created a nuclear bomb and blew the whole world into pieces of pro wrestling. And we didn't see it coming. We saw clues, but we didn't think it was coming. We never said, damn, what if Dominic was a bad guy? We ain't never thought about that. We just said he needed a character change. And then we kept seeing clues and clues and clues. And I like that. So I hope whoever these mysterious guys are, I hope that they make a good impact and it be something surprising. I hope it don't be no lame wrestlers like QT Marshall, Sonny Kiss, Nick Nemeth, some shit like that. I hope it be a really good faction of elite wrestlers. And if it's Dolph, let it be a mixture of Dolph and Adam Cole and Wardlow, or somebody surprising that we ain't never seen this. Somebody we haven't seen in wrestling for a while. That's like, oh shit, damn. But I don't know. It'd be nice if it'd be Christian Cage with Wardlow. I would love to see a faction with like Christian Cage, Edge, aka Adam Copeland, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, something like that. Like that right there would be different because it's like, man, you got Edge and Christian and part of the Undisputed Era. And you got Wardlow in there too. So it'll be a pretty good faction because it's like, oh, Edge and Christian are former champions. Undisputed Era is former champions. Wardlow's the future of the company. So it's really good. But what is Edge and what's Christian's motives? What's Edge's motive? Oh, wait. I remember MJF talking about Adam Copeland. I remember Adam Copeland talking about MJF. Or Christian Cage's feel like he's the most important champion in wrestling right now. And a lot of people's eyes are focused on the AEW World Champion, but they're not focused on me. And I'm the A champion. I'm the best champion in all the promotion because I'm the best bad guy, which Christian kind of is, in my opinion. Wardlow, I was your bodyguard. You abandoned me. You treated me like crap. Everybody likes you. I don't care. I don't know why everybody like you because you're still a douchebag. Cool. Then it could be an angle where they're paying him. But I just don't feel like MJF is a natural good guy, character-wise, because I feel like he's literally portraying himself to be a good guy, cosplaying, faking it, and deep down he got something up his sleeve. That'll be good. And he may have a faction of his own that's gonna counter that faction. I don't know. But I want whoever to be something different. Because Edge and Christian, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Wardlow, that'll be a pretty good faction. That'll be a new evolution. That'll be a great angle. Great angle. A really great angle. Because Christian's good on the mic. Edge is a good technical wrestler. Adam Cole is a good wrestler, and he was a future of WWE NXT, and was going to be the future of WWE if he stayed with him. Kyle O'Reilly, we haven't seen him in a minute, but Kyle O'Reilly will probably be like, how come me and Adam not teaming up together? How come Adam ain't worried about me, but he's worried about Roddy? And then Wardlow. Come on. All these years, I know you. I know your secrets and everything because I travel with you. And I lost my contract with you. And everybody's focusing on you. So that would be good for AEW if they did that. And another thing, NXT. This Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams angle. It's pretty good. I like it. I don't know where it's going, but it's pretty good. But I like for it to be Trick Williams being the bad guy. And it be Carmelo. Because what I'm seeing right now is Carmelo turn on Trick. Many of us is going to hate Carmelo wrestling wise, not wrestling wise, but storyline wise. And we're going to feel really bad for Trick. But what if it be a swerve where Trick Williams get betray Carmelo, and all this times we feeling bad for Trick, and Trick just playing the game. Cause Trick Williams is in a Iron Survivor challenge, but Carmelo not in an Iron Survivor challenge. So what's going to go down with these two right now? Carmelo has the eyes focused on Trick Williams once again, and the eyes is not focused on him right now. So, yeah, because I was literally glued to the seat when Trick Williams won the North American Championship and qualified in that match. I was invested in Trick Williams. And I was also invested in Trick Williams when he was going to qualify to face Dragunov for the NXT World title. I would love that because Trick Williams is good. And Carmelo Hayes is great too, but they literally look like a younger Triple H and Shawn Michaels, a young DX, or young Edge and Christian. It's kind of too early to break them off, but both of them have a good talent. They not like Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels, where Shawn had a talent and Marty Jannetty didn't have it. And I don't want them to go to Miz and John Morrison direction where John Morrison is Trick and Miz is Carmelo, and Carmelo wins and wins and wins and wins. But he may be a great star like the Miz, but then he gets buried. Not buried a lot, but go through so many character changes. I would love for them to take the direction of Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who both of them could be great no matter what in their own trajectory of wrestling. Edge and Christian are both great in their own trajectory of wrestling. So Christian Cage and Adam Copeland are still at it right now. And it's like, it's blatantly obvious these two may actually form a team again. So with Trick and Carmelo, when whoever turns, it's going to be good. However, who knows? What if they do get a swerve where it's Brian Pillman and somebody else? If Brian Pillman has a faction and that faction just don't like Trick and Mello, or Brian Pillman Jr. is working with Trick. Who knows? But I like the mystery. So kudos. That's the good things that's going on. The bad things with both companies that I can't stand is with AEW, I don't like how they consistently burying the Hardys. It's been a while since the Hardys has won a match. And when the Hardys left WWE, they was losing. The Hardys are a legendary tag team. Also, what if the Hardys was the guys that attack MJF? That'd be a pretty good angle. But whatever. It would be a pretty good team if they had Edge, Christian, Jeff, and Matt Hardy. All former WWE guys. And Wardlow was the leader. I don't know. It's so many great scenarios that could occur in AEW right now. It's crazy. But I just don't like how the Hardys constantly just get buried and get buried and get buried and get buried and get buried. It just annoyed me. And Monday Night Raw to me was good too this week, but it's really not. Monday Night Raw is getting stale. SmackDown's getting stale too because Roman is not on the show. So my eyes usually be glued to NXT and AEW because I don't know. I don't like the fact that we're getting a War Games match and it's not a first ever SmackDown versus Raw War Games match. It's just Judgment Day versus this like Usos, like Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins. Like, I don't know. Then Drew McIntyre possibly may be there. Now, like I said, if it's Drew McIntyre on the Judgment Day team and Randy Orton on their team, I wouldn't mind. Even if it's not a SmackDown versus Raw match, I wouldn't mind. Although I would love Randy to return to SmackDown. It'll be great if Randy returned to SmackDown. We need a big star, especially since y'all buried LA Knight. And LA Knight may not ever get to shine again. But I would love for it to be Randy Orton, and Randy Orton may be on SmackDown. And Cody said he's going to do a favor. He has a favor. He has a friend, so it may for sure be Randy Orton. Now, if it be Ted DiBiase Jr., that'd be a surprise. People may not expect it. People may not know who that is. I think Ted DiBiase got in some trouble a while back, Jr. I don't know. But if it's Randy Orton, let's go. Hope it'll be no weird swerve was like John Cena. I don't want to see that. But Randy Orton, the only wrestler right now that's current that hasn't jumped ship to another company and that's not a part-timer, a literal living legend of the newer generation, is still here. So I would love for Randy Orton to be there because he's one of the only originals still left in the company. Everybody else is gone. Everybody else is part-timers. So SmackDown needs something because Logan Paul didn't show up this week on SmackDown, nor Roman Reigns. So we have two part-timers that's y'all main champions that's not showing up. The only champion y'all have is the women's champion, not the little damage control thing. I love it. I love an angle. I love the women's angle. SmackDown is good and all, but I just wish we had a defending champion, and I just wish that we get a traditional SmackDown versus Raw match. But we're not gonna get it. But the second War Games is blatantly obvious. It's gonna be a women's match. So yeah. But just the burial of the Hardys and this long-winded angle with MJF, it's annoying. But other than that, pro wrestling it's gonna be. I already know 2024 wrestling's gonna be improved. All odds is gonna be glued on both companies in 2024. And I think to plant the seed to give a huge FU to the WWE to be different is for Tony Khan to make this faction so good that it's crazy. And even if it is some unknowns, because I hope it's not Retribution again, but even if it is some unknowns, you can have a good writer write something. You can have a good writer that can develop every wrestler that you think that's crappy and make them better. Because Willa Yuta, I wasn't a fan of him. But now, since he's a bad guy, I like him. He's cool. Takashita was ass to me. I never knew about it, but since he's a bad guy, I like him. So you can give a person a good character and a good motive and make them better. I even like Jack Perry as a heel, but people all hated him because people are CM Punk meat riders. But I like Dark Tarzan. I like his emo Spider-Man 3 Peter Parker stage of Venom. So I like it. So whoever these guys is, make them serious, make them menacing, let them have a story, long-time storytelling story on why they attacking MJF or why they working with him. Let them shock us. Because if it don't be nobody, a shocking faction and it be some randos, man, y'all can look at a lot of videos of random teams put together for WWE last minute or WWF or WCW, and they became real good champions or something like that. It's a lot of accidental things that occur that become great. But yeah, subscribe to my channel, listen to my YouTube, view my YouTube, and have a good day.